Space Cowboys and Girls. This is Zero, back with First Ascent into Legend. This is episode 6 of our Let's Play tutorial series for Empyrion Galactic Survival. We are back after a small snafu. I recorded some videos and didn't really keep up with them, and then spent most of tonight basically editing videos and trying to catch up on stuff that I promised myself I wouldn't fall behind on. So we have the 7 Days to Die Let's Play going on as well. So trying to keep up with both of them at the same time without, you know, slacking off too much. And yeah, I just spent the last, like, I don't know, hour or two editing and uploading videos for the other series that I'm doing. So we are back. This is our, let's see, 6th episode. We're going to be continuing our conquest of Akua. The last time we assaulted several POIs, found quite a bunch of stuff actually that is going to turn out to be very useful. I was actually remembering there, pardon the pause there, I was actually remembering to set my timer for once, so that I don't, you know, put up like a 40-minute long video or have to spend, you know, 5 minutes trying to find out what I can time-lapse so that I fit it into the small attention spans that you know, YouTube videos tend to fit in. So I believe, if memory serves correctly here, I believe I did a little bit of drilling, we'll say, last time. One of the comments, one of the few comments currently, was somebody actually pointing out that there are things hidden underneath these. Let's turn this off. That there's stuff hidden here underneath some of these Crash Titan parts. So what I did, if memory serves correct, I'm wondering if this is the one that I did it in. One of these, last time I was on, I went through and dug out a bunch of stuff on. I do not remember where that was. It was either this one or it was the front part. But I went through and I dug out a bunch of stuff, and I found several containers actually under the ground that I saved with the intent of actually looting them on camera, and then promptly forgot where the heck it was that I did all the looting at. So, we're going to figure out where that is, and we will be right back. Alright, we are back. Actually, I was like 10 feet away from it, and I just walked past it like 3 times because I'm retarded. So here we are. This is the underground area that I located. Somebody mentioned it, and I've found it before, and I've done this before, and I have. It's usually nothing too spectacular, so I never really bothered to do it. But since, you know, people talk about it and not very many people show it, I figured I would take a little bit of time and actually dig into this and show you guys that yes, indeed, there is crap down here. See, nothing too spectacular, mostly just random components, some iron ingots. I mean, not game-changing. You're not gonna, you know, die if you don't get this stuff. But I mean, hey, while I'm down here, I'm getting some crushed stone, which is minimally useful at the moment. But from what I'm reading about the alpha update, it's actually going to be much more useful as in future builds. They're adding new block types and stuff like that, and they're adding new attachments for the HV and whatnot. There's going to be like a chainsaw attachment to cut down trees. The game really looks like it's going to shape up to be pretty interesting. I mean, I've read people say, you know, oh, well, Space Engineers already has these things. Yeah, well, Space Engineers is kind of slow, and the combat's annoying, and their system's a little buggy, and I really don't like their inventory management system. I've actually brought this up with people both in the Space Engineers circles and in Empyrion circles, and there seems to be a consensus that, yeah, their system's a little annoying. Even some people who like it say that, you know, it's a little too unforgiving and brutal. I'm not going to waste a bunch of time digging through this, but you get the idea. I mean, I could theoretically clear this whole area out, probably find another couple of containers with some arguably, you know, useful materials, but we're not really here to do that. We're here to assault points of interest, conquer the planet, and get the hell out of here. So we're going to head back to the base. We're going to gear up a little bit, get ourselves some food. Oh, we already have food. Actually, we could probably just go straight to assaulting. Yeah, I actually left a bunch of crap in here. How about that? Alright, so it looks like that's the plan then. Yeah, that'll work. Something like that. So we've got food. We've got some backup ammunition. We're still relatively full on ammunition. What's my food at? 320. Let's grab some meat. I keep trying to use... This is the worst part, because in 7 Days to Die, T opens the chat, so I avoid hitting it. And in this game, T, you know, uses things and interacts with items and whatnot. So, and I keep, like, trying to hit E, which in this game, you know, rotates. It you know, does your... yaw, I think it is? I always mess that up. I think yaw is rotation on the XY axis. Pitch, yaw, and roll. So it handles the roll. There we go. That was the word I was looking for. Did I clear out this power station? I think I did. One of the videos. Yeah, I did. We're not even gonna bother. It's a freaking cannon drone. So, let's get moving. We are going to continue to assault POIs here. So the next POI we're looking for, let's look on our handy dandy trusty map here. We have the weapons factory. Oh, that was fun when we attacked. That is not a fun one to assault, by the way. That is sarcasm. Power station. I am not near that power station. Oh, there's more than one power station. There's the mid part. Factory. So let's go southwest to the factory and pray that I don't get killed doing something stupid here. So we're gonna hover out to our factory, and I don't think I ever put the good armored thrusters on the bottom. I think I have directional thrusters in the bottom of this thing, so it lifts very slowly. Yeah. So I might rectify that, because I mean it's fine in space, but in atmosphere, when you're fighting against gravity and whatnot, it's really not sufficient, especially when you're silly like me and you like to assault points of interest with your rinky-dinky little ship here. I have an updated version of this ship's blueprints. Okie dokie, let's try not to get killed here. Okay, that's 3 of the cannons. I have no idea how many more of these things I'm looking at. I'm figuring there's at least one more. Is that a cannon? It's a shame that I kind of have to wait for it to shoot at me to be sure. Oh, good lord. Oh, wow. I think there might have been 2 there, and I think I got both of them. Okay. Let's switch to the Gatling gun. Out. Good night. I just have to remember not to do the stupid thing that I do from time to time where I'm floating like this and I'll hit T like an idiot. I'm not really sure what I'm thinking when I do that too, because I know better than to do that, and it doesn't seem to stop me from, because I'll be in midair and I'm just like, okay, let's hit T for some reason. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was less than pleasant. Those sons of bitches. Okay, so I suppose now would be an opportune time to discuss one of the many things I had intended on discussing in the first place, which was critical spots. I've seen a lot of Let's Play videos, but none of them seem to really go into the fact that there are critical spots in an enemy. I could shoot this guy multiple times with the sniper rifle, here too, and he'll die after 2 or 3 shots. Or, 1 shot to the head, as you would expect in a game, actually. So this isn't entirely a massive leap in logic that I'm discussing here. Oh, that is not fun. Holy Christmas. He almost killed me. The other guy didn't even see me. My health is really not coming back here. Too busy talking. But anyway, the point is, that's why I'm dying so quickly. There were 2 of them stacked on top of each other. The little bastards. Alright. So, short of getting my ass handed to me very nearly several times there, I think I managed to clear out the entrance at least. Yeah, and you guys better have some health packs on you because you took it out of me. Of course. Okay, there we go. We got a health pack. I'm gonna put that there just in case of emergencies. Alright, so, I think I've gone over a good portion of things that I wanted to go over in previous videos, but I actually do have a couple of points here I wanted to go over for this one. For starters, I've gone over the headshot critical thing. Trying not to get my face shot off here. There we go. It sounds like there's more enemies here somewhere. I don't really know where. Alright, so, I'm not sure if I went over this, but if you have a blueprint in the factory, you can take some of these. Of course. Does not contribute to blueprint something or other. Because I've got almost everything I need there. Really? Yeah, I need Sathium and Neodymium. So we're gonna drop some of this crap off here. There you go. And head back in. You know what? Let's drop off significantly more crap here. So we're gonna go here, and all of our ingots and whatnot are gonna go in here. I'm just trying not to put all my eggs in one basket in case said basket gets blown to smithereens. So, as I was saying before, the plan here, what little plan we actually have. Oh, good lord. Oh, wow, they don't seem to know how to get into this room. Yeah, that's something that could definitely be fixed. Now, see, watch. I shot him in the head 3 times. He died. 6, 7... See? 7 shots to the torso. Or 3 shots to the face. You gonna come through the door? No? See? There's empirical evidence that what I was babbling about earlier is actually a thing. So we're gonna go through and we're gonna look for the core, which has got to be somewhere here. I feel like there should be aliens out here somewhere. Whoop, yes there are. One more. They always travel in packs of 3. There we go. Just keep in mind, that's another thing that could kind of be mixed up about this game is you don't always need to spawn 3 of whatever type of alien you're spawning. I mean, it would be nice if we had, you know, 3 in one spot, you know, 2 in another, maybe mix it up and show 4 one of these times. Because, like, I always know, oh, I see 1 alien, well, there's 2 more around here somewhere. Definitely. Now, I do not remember where the core was in this base. But in order to salvage the crap that I want to get from this base, I need to find said core and take it out. So, now begins the long, arduous process of trying to find this stupid thing. So let's peek here. Let's see if we can find it without too much trouble. Nothing, huh? Nothing. Good lord, good lord. So, that's a walkway. It's blank. Nothing. Good lord. Alright, sorry, I got the waterworks behind me. So, yeah, this is not going as easily as I had hoped. So I've searched all these containers, I found all the loot. I just need to locate the freaking core, which is, easier said than done. Whoa! I thought that was a hostile for a second, I don't know why. So, there it is! I was like, it's gotta be under the ground here somewhere. Oh, actually, I could have told right here, see? It actually pokes out a tiny bit right here. There you go. So there's the core. So we're gonna go down to, yeah, we're gonna start taking this stuff apart here. Now take a look at this. I don't have a whole bunch of anything right now. So we're gonna run through and take apart all of the good stuff. I'm not bothering with blocks, and I don't really care about the silicon. But like big things, like this is a tier 2 thing right here. The large generator is gonna have T2 materials in it, which actually goes over another thing I wanted to discuss, is the tiered materials in this game. Right now I've got most of the stuff that I need, but if I want to make something big and interesting, like, you know, advanced stuff or, you know, high-end weapons or whatever, I'm gonna need tier 2 materials. The tier 2 stuff is largely pretty much just the sathium and neodymium. Those are easily obtainable if, like, just get a small vessel. We're probably going to be doing that in the next video. I don't want to have like 3 or 4 videos in a row of me just assaulting point of interest after point of interest. But yeah. So the asteroids have sathium, whatever. I don't really know how that's pronounced. The asteroids have sathium in it. We're going to pretend that that's the pronunciation. And the moon can you can find neodymium on the moon. Got one of those plant bastards. Yeah, we're not even going to pay attention to you. We're not giving you any credence here. You are an insignificant bit of plant matter here. Nobody likes you. Now, I'm not going out of my way to clear out the metal plates, but I'm not going to complain if I get some extra metal plates while trying to reach one of these things. See, the things that I'm taking apart largely are like decoration things. Like these radar antenna things, they're purely decorative. They serve no actual function on the base, but they have things in them like computers and control devices, which, I mean, they're not entirely scarce and they're really not hard to get a hand on. Oh, good lord. I have company. We're gonna loot you in a minute, sir. Wait your turn. But, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, the point is that these may be entirely decorative, but they have functional stuff in it that you can get, and it's a kind of a pain to make the stuff. You know what I mean? It all takes materials that could be better used for something else, or, you know, whatever. So I let them. Every time I go to one of these bases, I don't ever put them in my own bases because I guess I'm just not that creative a person or something. I don't know. And B, I don't know. I loot them every time I go to another place because, I mean, hey, it's free materials. I don't have to, you know what I mean? I don't have to hunt down materials. I can just pick them up. Alright, so back to the Sky Hunter. Probably gonna run into that stupid plant bastard thing on the way. So let's get out a gun with a flashlight on it. Oh, yeah, there it is. There's two of them. I think even these plant bastards have a critical spot as well. I'm assuming it's the head. I mean, for the most part, it's the head on everything. Like, even if it doesn't look like it's the head, it's the head. Like, there are these arachnid things that have, I don't know, it looks like a scorpion butt thing, I don't know, sticking out of the top of them. I think it's technically their head, so if you shoot them there, they die pretty quickly. I mean, as quickly as a alien insect bug thing will. So let's take a peek here. We have a bunch of crap. Let's drop all this off. Most of this is relatively useless. Spoiled food is good. I don't really need the alien teeth or parts. I'm gonna pick up more than enough of those while exploring, but whatever. I ain't gonna turn it away. So thrusters back on. Flashlights. Oops, yeah. Would help if I don't turn it off. So there we go. There's another POI down. Let's take a look here. We have, I guess we're gonna go to the other power station to the north. Oops. I'm just making sure there's nothing else around me. Yeah, we're gonna go northwest to the other power station. We have this little trio of crap here. We already did the front part of the Titan. I think I did the Epsilon defense at the end of last video. So actually we don't really have a whole bunch left to take out here. But we're gonna go take out the Epsilon defense. And then we're probably gonna leave the rest of the stuff for next video. I mean, we're gonna need something to kill to kill time while we wait for the what do you call it? For the blueprint that I'm gonna put in to finish being made. And that is actually why these things are so easy. Epsilon Power Station, by the way, easiest freaking place to take out. There's nothing defending it inside. There's usually little to no aerial defense around it. And yeah, just take out the turret on the top of that thing and you are golden. So let's take our golden asses inside. Oops, I hit B. Fat fingered the B key with my fat finger. Okay, so breaching. There we go. There are no guns here, but look at those. That is going to be a lot of tier 2 materials for me. I might even be able to actually start the blueprint just by taking the T2 materials that I'm getting here. So yeah, I can actually switch now. Since you can't really use the repair tool, that's why you see me. Oh, good lord, I fell right back down the damn hole. You can't really use the repair tool while the core is active in a base, which I think was done for PvP reasons. I mean, if you watch some of the older videos, like I've got a couple YouTuber channel LP people that I watch, and a lot of them will, like you'll see in the older videos, they'll use the repair tool just to like get into a door. Actually, originally I think it was the drill and the right-click function removed stuff or something. I don't know, but currently it's the repair tool. And you can't really use the repair tool for a whole bunch on someone else's base until you take the core out. This was done, I think, to prevent like exploiting, where people could just come up to a base, sneak past the guns, you know, repair tool the door, and then just capture somebody's base completely in a matter of like seconds. It was, so from what I understand, at least, that was the point behind it. See, this is all like just free stuff. And honestly, the fuel tanks, the only reason I take those is they come apart really quickly. But these antennas are decoration items, which ironically enough, as decoration items, they actually use power on your power grid. I don't believe they say they do in the description, but they actually use power in the power grid, which is kind of funny. because it's an aesthetic thing, but you'll see like if you go to one of the points of interest and try to take it over, because you can theoretically go up to a point of interest, plop what do you call it? Plop a core in of your own, and just you just take the whole place over without, you know, firing a shot, basically. But yeah, if you actually do that and then try to like run the place, you'll see that your power usage is usually like insane. And the easiest way to rectify that is just go around and find these antennas and decorative things and just take them down, and you'll watch your power consumption drop drastically over time. Like, the more of those things that you remove, the less power you're going to consume. I'm going to leave this here because it has some stuff in it that I... See, look at all these. Flux coils, advanced CPUs. That's all from taking apart the large generators. You know what? Let's just go down here. Oof. A little screen tearing there. I think that was from the video, though. From the recording. Last time I saw that, I was worried it was going to mess up the recording, and you didn't even see it in the recording. It's just something I guess I saw on my end. You know what? We're going to put these in our cargo container. You can go in there too, and let's just... whatever. Good enough. See, I shift and left click there and make 10 of each. Not because I need it, but because I figure I have enough ore in there to use up about 50 of them. And I mean, while I'm in here picking up more crap, I can just be, you know, two birds with one stone, as it were. Rather than, you know, waiting till I get back to the base and putting it in the constructor. I mean, it's not like I'm in desperate need of the fuel packs. I have plenty of them. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, when I get back to the base, I have to check my H2O2 generator and see how much hydrogen I've generated in the past, I don't know, video or two. I don't know if I checked it or not. Did I? I looted that, right? Yeah, I did. I got a small pistol out of it. There we go. And, yeah. So I think we're going to save that last little cluster of POIs for dead last, because the drone base is actually probably the hardest place here, and there's a pretty good chance, I mean, I wouldn't say a high chance, but I mean, I have only died in a few places in this game before, and it's usually, you know, in like one of the drone bases. I mean, I think the last time I actually died somewhere was when I tried to start a game on Omicron, and I got overzealous and tried to rush into a drone base at like low level with my little pop gun and my assault rifle with not really enough ammo. Figured, oh, I'll kill some, you know, alien things and they'll, you know, they'll drop some ammo, I'll be fine. I was not fine. They did not drop enough ammo, I got stuck in the base, I ran out of health, my backpack dropped in between a bunch of those machine gun wielding dudes, and I died like 3 times trying to get my backpack back. It was brutal. And I learned very quickly, actually, after that, to take the time to leave a weapon somewhere that you can get to if you need to. Because I did not, and it was a disaster, because trying to get back to my why did I do that? Trying to get back to my backpack was impossible because there were bad guys right on top of it. And without being able to kill them, they just kind of danced around on my backpack until I figured it out. So, this could probably go up here. Look at that. I'm going to put this up here. So we're going to have a bunch of extra weapons. Next time we make a blueprint, we're just going to take all these weapons from whatever container they wind up in and just dump them in. I don't need any O2, so I haven't bothered filling this thing. I will probably do that before I go to space. Not in dire need of it at the moment. Let's grab some more food. Oh, I have stuff in my inventory here. There we go. So the good part is I'm not only am I getting a bunch of components I'm going to wind up needing here, I'm getting, you know, some more basic ore, I'm picking up all kinds of stuff that will eventually be a gigantic help to me. I think the only thing we have left to attack is the drone base and the back part of the Titan. We're going to probably head back to base, drop some of this stuff off just in case the worst happens while we're attacking the drone base. Yeah, it's closer to just go east. And then we're going to probably start next video by preparing to go into outer space and pick up our... we're going to get some Sathium, which means we may have to fight some drones in space, which is fine, because my little small vessel here is actually equipped to do some dogfighting. I might actually upgrade some of the thrusters before we do the spacewalk here. And then we're going to probably risk it a little bit and head down to the moon and try and pick up some neodymium. In between now and then, before we start the next video, we're going to check... What is that? Power station? I already did that one, right? We're going to check and see if we have enough Sathium and neodymium on us via flux coils and advanced CPUs to start our capital ship. Because if I can start the capital ship, once we're done conquering Aqua, whatever it's called, we should be able to head straight on to the next planet. Next video, I'm also going to discuss what my plans are a little bit. I'm going to go into what I'm planning on doing for the rest of the series here. Because, I mean, I've kind of gotten to the point where I've shown 80% of the stuff that I needed to show as far as the tutorial is concerned. So we're gonna come up with a game plan here, because what we're gonna do is we're gonna fluff out the series here a little bit so that we have content, so that we have stuff to do basically until the next alpha drops. So until then, happy hunting, and we will see you next time, space cowboys and girls.